Hi, it's Carla from MooreTalkJa, and I'm here with a message for the North Americans who are not preparing for Sandy because they don't know for sure if she's going to hit. I'm going to take you through some things that you do know because you don't know for sure about some other things, and then I'm going to talk to you about maybe why you should apply this type of thinking to this hurricane. 1. You wear a condom because you don't know for sure if the person that you're sleeping with has some type of infection that you don't want to catch. Also, you wear a condom because you don't know for sure if the person that you're sleeping with is ovulating right now, or if she doesn't know for sure if she's ovulating and nobody wants a baby. You have fire drills because you don't know for sure if the fire alarm is working or if your evacuation routes function, and you'd rather not find that out while you're in the middle of a burning hot inferno. You study for tests because you don't know for sure if you caught it all the first time the teacher said it, and you'd rather not fail. And finally, this one is relevant to Canadians. You dress in layers because you don't know for sure if it's going to be the same temperature when you exit the building as it was when you went into the building, and you'd rather not be a popsicle. So, therefore, we can argue that North Americans understand the concept of preparedness and the notion of precaution. So why then are you sitting in your house with only mustard and stale Chinese food in your fridge, not preparing for this storm, not calling off events because you don't know for sure if it's coming? It's coming. Okay, I think Sandy has made it pretty clear that it's coming. Now, I don't know what it is that you need. Do you need to see receipts? Is that what you need? Do you need Sandy to hand you the receipts for the destruction she has caused across the Caribbean while heading north towards you? Do you need her to go Chris Brown on it? Do you need her to do drunken tweets and like a drunken video that's uploaded to Vimeo that's going to go viral in order to prove that she's a real storm and that she's serious about her business? Because, you see, as a Caribbean person in this setting, I feel as though I might have a little more experience with hurricanes than other people. And I feel, since I don't tell you how to function in a snowstorm, you shouldn't tell me how to function in a hurricane. And the way that you function in a hurricane is that you stock up on food and water, candles, you buy a radio because everybody's used to listening to things on their laptop. But this might be one of those instances where there's no internet and no electricity, and even your Mac battery will die eventually. And you basically wait the storm out. You cancel events that are not relevant. You cancel events that are not important. In fact, you cancel events that are important. Our Prime Minister was in Canada. She went back home when she heard that a hurricane was coming because that's the kind of thing you do. But yet, people are not changing anything when the country is expected to be under hurricane conditions. And I'm a little confused about that. Because when I decided I'm not going to things because a hurricane is coming, I will be the erratic Caribbean person who doesn't know how to deal with a little bit of rain. But I am here to tell you that it's not likely to be a little bit of rain. Don't believe me? Let's consult the CBC. What the CBC says about Sandy is Sandy was headed north from the Caribbean, where it left nearly 5 dozen dead. It's forecast to meet a winter storm and a cold front, plus high tides from a full moon. Experts said the hybrid storm is expected to cause havoc over 1,300 kilometers from the east coast to the Great Lakes. Now, I know they keep calling the storm Frankenstorm, which I think is ridiculous because Frankenstorm just makes it sound like some type of freakish Halloween costume that is somehow swirling across the world when it's not. I don't want people to get caught up into this and I start talking about zombie apocalypse and completely miss the point. The point is that the storm is doing major damage. Now, you may not take her seriously because you do not know if she's going to link up with Tony. No. Sandy didn't do this damage while she was with Tony or in any type of pairing or couple. She did all of this damage on her own. So it's fair to say that she has the ability to do it here as well. Now, I know that you don't know for sure, but you do have a heads up and some idea of what might happen. So could we apply the lessons of preparedness that we have learned elsewhere in our lives to what is happening with this hurricane and go out and buy some water and maybe a couple tin items, and please stop having events and classes and all of these types of things when the country is supposed to be under hurricane conditions, forcing students to come out into the rain to them, very likely to be hit by flying debris and other types of detritus or to get washed away. Could we just chill for a little bit, prioritize, and just like deal with this hurricane like it's a real hurricane? I know we don't know for sure, but can we do that? Can we get together and work on that together? Please? Okay, because you're frustrating the Caribbean person in me who just wants to know why it is that you're expecting me to be out in this way. And furthermore, why it is that you don't think that the rain is going to wash you away? I know that you're not used to hurricanes. You need to get like me. Okay? Please? Thanks. Before I end this video, it's important for me to say that my thoughts and my prayers are with everybody who has been affected by this hurricane. I know that Jamaica was the least severely hit in terms of loss of human life, and my prayers go to Jamaica, to Bahamas, to Haiti, to Cuba, to everybody in the US and even and Canada where the hurricane is heading now. Yeah, I hope that we can manage to rebuild for the families that have been altered forever from this hurricane. My condolences and my prayers are with you, and rest in peace to everybody who lost their lives during this hurricane.